was born from our gods and prevailed. The three world came to one place, took the form of a woman. Good afternoon and all, and happy Women's Day. All the dignitaries in the webinar. It gives me an immense pleasure to welcome you all in this webinar on women empowerment and gender equality. Women are strong, unique, and invincible, with thousands of mantras encouraging women's existence every day. A special day is indeed necessity to celebrate women's involvement, achievement in all aspects of life, whether she is a teacher, homemaker, doctor, lawyer, actor, economist, or pioneer. Women have been making the world a better with their infinity strength, determination, commitment and belief. And Women's Day raising awareness that about bias, break the bias. In 1908, a total of 15,000 women initiated a march through the New York City, United States, in order to demand good pay, shorter working hours, and voting rights. For the first time, into 1911, countries countries like Austria, Denmark, Germany, and Switzerland honored with International Women's Day on March 19th. Russian women observed their first Women's Day on February 23rd. Finally, International Women's Day was agreed to be celebrated on March 8th. The theme of International Women's Day 2022 is Gender Equality Today for a Sustainable Tomorrow and Break the Bias. With the latest data, we now understand the vital link between gender, social equality, and climate change, and recognized that without gender equality today, a sustainable future and equal future remains out of reach. Women and girls experience the greatest impacts of the climate crisis, yet as it amplified existing gender inequality and puts women's lives and livelihood at risk. Women are raising about societal hurdles every day, making them a stranger force to reckon with the modern times. Honorable research persons in this webinar are Professor M. Aruna Garu, Professor of Botany, Dean, Faculty of Science and Computer Science, Controller of Examinations, Telangana University, Nizamabad, Telangana State. And second resource person, Dr. Vijaya N. Gursal, In charge Principal, South Sushila Mai, Kala Arts, Commerce and Science College, Kopargaon, Maharashtra. Third resource person, Dr. U. Anita Devi Garu, Assistant Professor of Botany, Government Degree College, Sherlingampalli, Rangareddy District. Fourth resource person, Srimati Lavanya Rajesh Garu, Yoga expert, influencer and naturopath, Mumbai. Guest of honors, Srimati R. Premalata Garu, FSC Principal, Government Degree College, Maripeda. Srimati A. Narsamma Garu, FSC Principal, Government Degree College, Garla. Dr. V. Vijayalakshmi Garu, Principal, Government Degree College, Mother. Conveners, Dr. V. Mamata, in charge of Hindi Department, Convener of Women Empowerment Cell, that is myself. Srimati R. Ratnamala Garu, in charge Telugu Department, NSS Program Officer. Srimati RTL Shivajyoti Garu, Administrative Officer, Government Degree College, Mahabubabad. Sri R. Venu Gopal Garu, in charge of Physics Department, IPSC Coordinator. Sri B. Venkateshwarlu Garu, in charge of Zoology. Sri D. Raju Garu, in charge of Commerce. Sri V. Rajender Garu, and Academic Coordinator and in charge of Political Science Department. Sri C.H. Mallesham Garu, Librarian, Government Degree College, Mahabubabad. Dr. Shashikant Garu, Physical Director, Government Degree College, Mahabubabad. Sri T. Narahari Garu, in charge of in charge of English, Dr. Bonjalu sir in charge of economics, Dr. Hatiramu sir guest lecturer in history, Dr. K. Tirupati guest lecturer dairy science, Veeru sir computer science guest lecture. This is the introduction. She is a dreamer, she is a believer, she is a doer, she is a achiever, and that she is you. Happy Women's Day. Now I request our principal madam and president of this webinar, please continue the program, madam. Thank you.
Thank you, Mamata madam, for that brief introduction, and happy Women's Day to all the viewers. So I must firstly thank M. Aruna madam, Lavanya Rajesh, Vijaya in Gursal, and Dr. Anita Devi madam for coming down for this webinar. So this is a very, very interesting topic, women empowerment and women equality. So this is the national webinar we are conducting in commemoration of the International Women's Day. We know that the women is a full circle. Within her is the power to create, nurture and transform. We also know that this is the day when we should honor the women accomplishments. While we also need to know that there is so much of bias, and we really need to overcome the bias and discrimination that is happening towards women. So raise the awareness about women's equality and try to raise funds so that you can fight out for the women cause. This should be the real thing every woman should take up. So a brief history already ma'am has talked about. So the first National Women's Day was first time observed on 28th February 1909, and women had to protest for the low pay scale, for the equal opportunities and for voting rights. And in 1917, during the Russian Revolution, women came out again for bread and peace, and it fell on the last Sunday of February. So in the Gregorian calendar, it falls on 8th March. So that day is taken as an important day, and so from that time onwards, that is from 1975 onwards, UN has given this important day as an International Women's Day. As ma'am already has said, 1996 happens to be Gender Equality Today for a Sustainable Tomorrow. So let us create an awareness, let us see that there is no disparity coming up. We always see female infanticide, child marriages, women not getting equal opportunities during studies, child abuse, trafficking of the women, harassment at the workplace, and so much of discrimination. And all these problems regarding the women should be sought out, and that is what this seminar is all about. So to know what we should stand for, and women need to be strong. We also know that women are beautiful, compassionate, creative, passionate, and they have been an inspiration for many. So create, they are the true creators, I feel, and to empower them, what you need to give is a leadership quality which you have to see that they achieve, and we all need to promote gender equality. So treat everyone equally should be the theme of today, and I personally feel that health is very important, safety is important, and well-being of a woman is very important. So a woman should know her self-worth, she has to respect, she has to have her own dignity, and she must have her own equal opportunities on par with men, and she should be a decision maker. So if we see any university, we find very few vice chancellors as women, or almost in every sector if we take, the topmost are always the men and not the women. So this is the time when we should think about how to empower women so that they reach the high position of decision making. I also feel that security regarding women is very important, and personal choices of women should be given a lot of consideration. So work for your personal financial independence, and always feel that in a woman, man is there, and in a madam, Adam is there, and in a she, he is there. So there is no man without a woman. So women are the wheel of the family, ocean of the knowledge, and a mirror of children, the address of love, the navigator of the lifeboat. So Be proud that you are women, be bold, be passionate, and be independent and be strong. So, with that brief message, I want the resource persons to carry forward. And now I invite Yugandhar sir to give a brief introduction about M. Aruna madam. Yugandhar sir, over to Yugandhar sir.
Good afternoon to all of the participants and students. I am very happy to Women's Day. Today we are organizing the national webinar on women empowerment and gender equality. We are proud to announcing to all of the women and also men in this attending the conference. So first we are organizing to the keyword speaker, Dr. M. Professor M. Aruna, MSc PhD, presently the professor in the Telangana University Department of Botany. Her area of specialization is hydrobiology, algal biotechnology. The area of interest is molecular biology and genetics in the botany, genetics, and environmental science. So also, she was a presented the papers in various conferences, various national and international conferences, also published in up to 67 papers. Current research activity, member of general survey, and in a editorial board member 7, member of general service in reviewer 16, number of manuscripts are reviewed 15, number of scholars working presently 4 members, evaluation of the thesis 15, number of PhDs awarded 5. Also served as a head department of botany 2012 to 2014 and 2016 to 2019. Presently chairperson BOS of botany and examination of control of the board and also head of the computer science. So are presently membership association and professional bodies, live member of Indian Hydrobiology, editorial advisory board member of the Ecotech, Ecology and Ecological Science, editorial board member of International Journal of Biology, Canadian Careers and Science and Education, review of African Journal of Biotechnology, review of International Journal of Biotechnology, reviews of Advancing Life Sciences in International Journal and Science Academic Publishing, a review board member of the Journal of Biology, Biological Science and Bioinformatics, so reviewer of International Journal of Agriculture and Forestry, so reviewer of International Journal of Modern Botany, reviewer of International Journal of Agriculture Forestry, reviewer of International Journal of Agriculture Science and Publications, are presently suggestion of the projects, the best out of the waste. So development of the novel bioactive anti-cancer components from the freshwater algae. So also got a recently invited talk was delivered on the topic of a diversification of freshwater algae in lignite and water bodies of Telangana state. So presently, so we are very proud to announcing the International Day. It is a time of the celebrate progress towards gender equality and women's empowerment, as well as critically reflected on the achievements and seek more movements towards a gender equality worldwide. It is a day of recognizing women's great achievements and so come together as a force to pursue gender equality. But it's a obviously for a gender equality. So it is a presently so Professor Aruna